In preparation for the next season, fruiting season or production season, manure is very key.
Colonel Wesley reporting for J. Kusenga Farm. And there are things you're supposed to do after your tree has fruited and you've harvested, it has started budding again. There are steps you're supposed to take so that your tree produces more.
When your apples are finished fruiting, if the season has ended and you want them to start producing again, what you do is that you need to create basins. It depends with the kind of irrigation you're doing. As in the Kusenga farm, right now we're doing flooding. We tried drips and they were not working effectively for us because our trees are mature. So now what we're doing is we are doing flooding. And flooding is where you want to put a lot of water in a basin so that you can retain as much moisture as possible. So first things first, what we do is that you create a basin around the canopy of the tree. This is like the basin where you put the manure inside, and then after manure we come again and add some mulch to cover just the manure and to cover the moisture so that we can retain the moisture for some time. This manure, when you water it, it starts feeding the fibrous root of your tree. And when you feed the fibrous root, it's like you are nourishing your tree again for the nutrients that you had taken through harvesting of the ready fruits. Now you're returning all that nutrients back to the soil. Then after now returning the nutrients to the soil, now you can infuse your trees now to start flowering through a light pruning, whole heavy pruning. It depends with the season if you want them to really fruit well and all have many fruits. So you can do either light pruning or heavy pruning according to how the trees look like. Then now you will see flowers coming up in your trees when you see the buds which have come up, and then you trigger them to start flowering, and you are to a new season which will start having fruits. So basically that is how you prepare a tree to start producing again, and you can do this throughout the year so that you can have continuous production of fruit trees, or mostly apples, all other fruit trees throughout the year, through creating basins, adding manure, and then pruning, and then watering your plants so that they can have a lot of moisture. But now, before you do this, you need to add in to give your trees stress. Yeah, stress can be stress. That is, you don't feed them, you don't water them, so you allow them to feel feel stressed. Then now you come and do all these things. When you come and do all these things, now your tree will be ready to fruit again. But you have to stress it first so that it can start producing again.